Good morning. This is a test video for the blog that I would like to set up to allow Jim to produce his publicity material for the campaign. And the purpose of this test session is to see what needs to be improved on in terms of presentation. I'm sitting in front of a camera on my computer and I'm going to talk, and there are probably lots of things wrong with the presentation the way I'm doing it, and I would like you guys to tell me all the ways in which that could be improved. Don't focus on the content. I'll just speak for a couple of minutes about the campaign, but don't focus on the content. Focus much more on what would be needed to make this a piece of campaigning publicity material that would get the voters to put the cross in the right place on the ballot paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to critique the opposition, the other side's publicity materials, and you can tell me how I could have done it better in terms of presentation. Everything in terms of presentation, how I look, how I talk, everything. Right, okay, so Lib Dems, Catherine Glover, big mugshot, Catherine Glover here. She obviously thinks that her appearance is a main selling point. Then what have we got with the Tories? Yes, Dave Edmonds, again, mugshot, not quite so big. Perhaps he doesn't think his appearance is such a main selling point. You think he'd probably be right. Yeah, how your vote can make a difference. Keep weekly bin collections, fight inappropriate development, blah, blah, blah. What's inappropriate development? What's appropriate? We're not told. Appropriate for whom? For what? No, we don't know. Good stuff here in terms of numbered talking points, campaign issues. So yeah, that's not a bad piece of publicity. Then what about Catherine Glover? She's the candidate for Shinfield South. Yeah, we know that. Lib Dem vision for our borough. Lib Dem vision for our borough. 2 new schools. These new schools aren't actually going to be in Shinfield, and they're actually special needs schools. So although they're a very good idea, I'm sure, they won't actually affect the school prospects of the vast majority of Shinfield families. So actually, there's nothing much in this leaflet specifically about Shinfield. Buses, I rely on buses. Oh, Lib Dems have saved 18 bus services in the borough. But the one bus service that they laid on, or that had been laid on, not by them, that had been laid on to serve west of Shinfield, all the new estates, that's been cancelled. They didn't manage to do anything about that. So actually, if you care about things being done for Shinfield, there's not much there. And the Tory as well, it's the usual spin. So, all the more reason then to vote for someone who knows what he's talking about and can do something for Shinfield. I'll leave it there. So over to you guys. Anything that you can see or hear that doesn't come across well, just let me know, and we'll have to improve on it and see if that can be done in a more, I won't say professional, but in a less amateurish way for real. Thank you.